I guess we are all set and we are about to begin the program. pleasant morning, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, happy 115th Foundation and 32nd Charter Anniversary. To our dear University President, Dr. Mirna Q. Malyari, Vice President for Admin and Finance, Dr. Marlon B. Gamido, Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Erwin B. Lacandale, Vice President for Research and Extension Services, Dr. Army N. Rosem, Vice President for Planning and Quality Assurance, Dr. Nino B. Corpus. Esteemed guests, dear awardees who are joining here today via Zoom, and to our Facebook Live viewers, a pleasant day to everyone. I am Mr. Maki Polido, also known as DJ Mako Gopito of 97.7 Love Radio Tarlac, your host for today. 2021 has been a challenging year for all of us, with all the things that transpired over the course of this pandemic. Through the uncertainties, setbacks, and adjustments to the new normal, our beloved university has proved yet again that it can thrive, it can thrive even during this trying time. No wonder our theme this year is ESU at 115, a celebration of courage, unity, and resilience. And behind the university's success are the dedicated and talented employees who served their lives for many years. Today, join us in witnessing our fellow TSE employees as they reach another milestone in their fruitful careers for having spent so many meaningful and productive years at Tarlac State University. Ladies and gentlemen, this is TSE Service Award 2021. At this juncture, we will witness the procession of few of our awardees, starting with 10 years in the service. Years in the service. Years in the service. 25 years in the service. Years in the service. 35 years in the service. 40 years in the service. Thank you so much. 25, 30, 35, and 40 years in the service. Before we formally open this program, let us all take a moment of peace and be in the presence of the Lord as we listen to this doxology. After which, we will be singing our national anthem, followed by the TSU hymn. Please rise.
Bayang magiliw, pero sa silanganan, alam ng puso, sa dibdib mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, duyan ka ng magiting, sa manlulupi, di ka pasisingil. Sa dagat at bundok, sa simon, sa langit mong baka, may tinatang tula at awit sa paglayang minamahal. Ang isang ng matawad mo'y tagumpay na nagdidinig, ang bituin at araw niya kailan ang may di magdidilim. Lupa ng araw na luwan, hatid pagsinta, buhay langit sa piling mo. Aming ligaya na pag may mga api, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo. With hearts elated, voices united, let's sing TSU, our beloved, to seek can find our destiny. Loyal to thee will have to be. Within thy portals, dear TSU, we'll learn the ways of democracy, the truth which shall set us free from ignorance, want, and tyranny. With skills and knowledge enamored us, with wisdom and love nurture us. The true sense of peace and prosperity, their fruits will ever be. The love and alma mater, dear TSU.
Thank you so much, everyone. And to formally open this program, we will hear our Vice President for Research and Extension Services, Dr. Army N. Rosel, as she gives her opening remarks.
Sa lahat po ng kawani ng Tarlac State University, from the non-teaching personnel, faculty members, directors, deans, vice presidents, to the president of the Tarlac State University, Dr. 𝐂𝐎𝐏𝐘𝐑𝐈𝐆𝐇𝐓, and to all TSU awardees in which this occasion is for you. Isa pong maganda at masayang umaga para sa ating lahat. This is the day the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Indeed, this morning is a moment of celebration, a moment to rejoice, and a moment to be excited. Lahat po, masaya at magaganda. Not only because it is the celebration of our 115th founding and 32nd charter anniversary, but also we are to honor the 42 men and women who have served TSU for 10, 15, 20, 25 years, 30, 35, and 40 years. With us this morning, we have the 12 awardees. Isang dosena po sila. Lucky 12 po ating sabihin. Maraming pong salamat for responding to the call na maging physically present kayo in this morning's affair or in this TSU Awards, Service Awards 2021. The TSU Service Award is a special affair organized by the TSU to show appreciation and gratitude to its personnel for the years of service rendered to the university through awarding of tokens of appreciation such as plaque of appreciation with TSU gold-plated medallion, gold TSU pin, ring, bracelet, necklace, and pendant. To our awardees, each token of appreciation that you will receive today and have already received, kasi po yung iba nakatanggap na nila, each token symbolizes not only the number of years that you have served TSU. Each token symbolizes the character, how you serve TSU. Kung kayo po ay makaka-receive ng ring or naka-receive ng ring, pwede niyo pong sabihin at ipagmalaki, I have the courage in accepting responsibilities given to me. Wala akong takot naka-perform ng naka-deliver ako ng task assigned to me. Wala din akong takot. I'm so courageous to express my thoughts para po sa ikauunlad ng TSU. Kung ikaw din po makaka-receive ng necklace, pwede mong sabihin, nakapagtrabaho ako ng mahusay sa TSU. I am a team worker with my colleagues. nakapag-encourage ako ng unity among our colleagues in our college, in our office. Higit sa lahat, kung ikaw ay makaka-receive ng pendant, 40 years, it shows your resiliency, Susan. The issue has grown. Changes have been introduced. And yet, I was able to face all those challenges kasi have that character to adapt. The character to spring back kahit po kung minsan nasasaktan tayo. The character to move on. That is our resiliency. Kaya po, today, to all service awardees, physically and virtually present in this affair, cherish these symbols of courage, unity, and resiliency. Value your medallion, value your pin, your ring, your necklace, your bracelet, your pendant, because these are symbols of love. Love of TSU to you and your love for TSU. To each awardee, congratulations po. Thank you for being a blessing to TSU. Let us all be happy and celebrate with them in receiving their symbols of love, courage, unity, and resiliency. God bless you all, and God bless to TSU. Again to everybody, happy 115th founding anniversary and 32nd charter anniversary. Mabuhay po ang TSU.
Thank you, Dr. Army. And now let us lend our ears to our dynamic university president, no other than Dr. Myrna Q. Malyari, as she delivers her message of thanks.
Maraming salamat, Professor Mako. And let us rejoice and celebrate today, which the Lord has made. As I greet with rejoicing and happiness our honorees and awardees who are with us today virtually, and few of them are with us physically. A blessed day and a salute to our awardees and honorees. Palakpakan po natin ang ating mga awardees, no? Siguro dahil konti lang po yung mga nandito, let me acknowledge them. Let me start with a person who is now being awarded because of her 40 years, more than 40 years of service to Tarlac State University, Dr. Susan Ramirez. Yan. So doon na lang sa table nila mag-start, no? We also have Dr. Robert Marcos. And of course, Dr. Maria Socorro Valdez. Dean Jane Rigor. Dr. Rita Pulmano, and the husband is also here. I would like to acknowledge Engineer Pulmano. And of course, the Director of MIS, our honoree and awardee, Dr. Heidelin Gamido. At siyempre, no, ang kasama natin sa pagsaserbisyo para to ensure internal control are enhanced, we have Dr. Jonathan Gabriel. And Dr. Dean Jasper Mendoza, also an awardee for today. And ito po ay katulad nyo ay malapit sa puso ko, itong mga i-acknowledge ko po ngayon. No? Ito po ang mga katulong natin na tahimik na nagtatrabaho sa kanilang kanya-kanyang mga assignment. So lahat po ng kasama natin virtually, lahat po kayo ay na-acknowledge ko. So minimension ko lang po yung mga pangalan na nandito na kasama namin physically. So let me start with this person Pag sinabi ko yung pangalan niya, baka hindi niyo po makilala kung sino eh. Pero ang tawag po natin sa kanya ay si Robin. I'm referring to Mr. Juanito Eugenio. Ito naman ang tawag sa kanya, si Batman, no? Kasi talagang sugod trabaho ito. I'm referring to Michael Senior. At itong isa pong ito ay marami ng presidenteng pinagdaanan at talagang siya ang laging nakaantabay sa Office of the President. Kahit sino pa pong naging president. I'm referring to, salute to you, Glenn Magaway. Oh, dami niyang tagahanga, oh. And last but not the least is the head, no, who supervises and ensures that cleanliness, orderliness is or are maintained here at Tarlac State University. Saludo ako sa iyo. I'm referring to Mr. Ronald Aquino. At magandang umaga din po sa ating mga vice presidents. I would like to greet our vice presidents for Academic Affairs, Dr. Erwin Lacanlale. Ang nagbigay po ng opening remarks natin, ang Vice President for Planning, for Research and Extension Services, we have Dr. Army Rosel. At ang Vice President po natin for Admin and Finance, Dr. Marlon Gamido. At siyempre namimiss po namin, no, ang masipag at magiting nating Vice President for Planning and Quality Assurance. And we're praying for his complete healing. I'm referring to Dr. Nino Corpus. At sa inyo pong lahat na nandito kasama namin virtually, ang taus-puso po naming pagbati sa inyo at ang makasama po namin dito physically, no, na konti lang po kami dito. Napakaganda ng opening remarks ni Ma'am Army. At actually pinilit ko po, honestly, na magkaroon ng konting face-to-face ngayon for this service award. Kasi nagiging sentimental ako. Because sooner, my term as president of Tarlac State University will be ending by March 31, 2022. So sabi ko, ito na yung last service award. So I don't want to miss this affair because I will always remember that this part of the celebration of the founding and the charter anniversary of Tarlac State University is not complete without recognizing the dedication, the courage, the unity, and the resiliency of the people or the stakeholders of Tarlac State University. So ito po yung napaka-importanting affair para sa akin. It's not about our position in the university. It's not about our status in the university, whether you are a professor, whether you are an associate professor, an instructor, a janitor, or whatever is your position. It's not about that. It's about the public service that we are recognizing today. It is the public service that we are bestowing simple token, which I believe are not even enough to thank them for the dedication that they have contributed to Tarlac State University. So sa inyo pong lahat na ating mga awardees, ang saludo po kami sa inyong dedikasyon at sa inyong walang sawang paggawa ng inyong mga tungkulin dito sa Tarlac State University. Muli palakpakan po natin ang ating mga awardees. No? Sabi nga po ng ating theme, by the way, our theme is contributed or was crafted by Director Jonathan Gabriel. No? TSU at 115, a celebration of courage, unity, and resiliency. Kahapon, napakaganda nung homily ni Bishop. And in his homily, in-emphasize niya yung ating theme, courage. Sinabi niya, no, yung pong mga nakapagsimba kahapon. Biblically, these are three important words in the Bible. No? At nirelate po niya sa mga gospel, no? At nakasulat sa Biblia. Nung nasa dagat ang mga apostles, na binayo ng malakas na hangin at alon, ang unang sinabi ng Panginoon. Takot na takot ang mga apostles, no? kasama nilang mga Panginoon pero natakot. Anong sabi ng Panginoon? Courage. Have courage. It is me. So ganun din po tayo. Tayo'y binayo. Sa pagbibigay ng public service, binayo tayo ng maraming pagsubok. It's not even about COVID-19. It's not even about pandemic. Sa loob ng 35 years, sa loob ng 10 taon, sa loob ng 5 taon na serbisyo niyo po dito sa Tarlac State University, tayo ay binayo ng pagsubok. Maraming pagsubok. Pero tayo ay naging matatag. Tayo ay naging resilient. Narating natin ang tagpong ito sa ating buhay dahil at the end of the day, kahit na meron tayong pagkakaiba sa ating paniniwala, meron tayong pagkakaiba sa ating mga damdamin, at the end of the day, we are all public servants. At the end of the day, we are all winners. Because at the end of the day, we were united. We are united in doing this public service. Kahit na ayaw nyo sa akin, no? Kahit na talagang normal yun eh. Kahit hindi pa nagsasalta ang isang tao, may mga taong ayaw sa kanya. Kahit ano pang sabihin mo, pag ayaw ka ng isang tao, ayaw ka niya. But it's not about it. It's not about it. It's about being united in doing our public service as faculty members, as non-teaching personnel, and as part of the TSU family. So mabuhay po kayong lahat. Kaya ito pong service award na ito ay nararapat lamang na lagi nating ginagawa upang gunitain na tayo ay nandito sa Tarlac State University hindi upang pagsilbihan, kundi upang tayo'y magsilbi. So sa ating po mga estudyante at magulang na nanonood po ngayon sa araw na ito pong service award na ito ay isang pagdakila sa buhay ng ating mga kasama sa Tarlac State University na hindi lang po nagbahagi ng kanilang talino, kundi nagbahagi ng kanilang buhay, nagbahagi ng kanilang panahon. Kaya this is an affair to remember. This is really the day that the Lord has made, and we should rejoice and be happy in it. So sa ating mga awardees, ang taus-puso po naming pagbati mula sa TSU family at ang pagsaludo namin sa inyo sa inyong dedication, hard work, and love for Tarlac State University. At sa mga katulad kong malapit ng mag-retire, kahit po wala na kami sa TSU, asahan ninyo na kami pa rin ay magsisilbi for Tarlac State University. At yung mga bata-bata pa dito, at feeling bata pa rin. Kamukha ni Sir Robert, feeling bata pa yan. So, alam ko na ipagpapatuloy nyo itong courage, itong unity, at itong resiliency na naayon lamang sa isang pagiging public servant. So mabuhay po kayong lahat, mga mahal naming estudyante. Napakaswerte nyo. Nandito kayo sa Tarlac State University. Ang ating mga magulang na they trusted TSU to take care of their children. Maraming salamat po sa inyo at hindi kayo nagkamali. Dahil ang mga tao, ang pamilya dito sa TSU ay mga taong taus-pusong nagsisilbi at magbigay ng quality education and services para sa lahat. Mabuhay po ang Tarlac State University, mabuhay po tayong lahat, and God bless us all.
Thank you, dear President. Mabuhay ka. And of course, why don't you give yourselves a big round of applause or a big hand to everyone? Indeed, this is a celebration of courage, unity, and resiliency. So we appreciate po ang presence ng mga awardees po na nandito. And before we proceed to the awarding proper, we have prepared an intermission number. So let us welcome Mr. 𝐍𝐎𝐓𝐈𝐂𝐄.
When marimba rhythms start to play, dance with me, make me sway. like a lazy ocean hugs the shore. Hold me close, sway me more, like a flower bending in the breeze. Bend with me, sway with me, when we dance you have a way with me. Stay with me, sway with me. Other dancers may be on the floor, dear, but my eyes will see only you. Only you have that magic technique. When you sway, I go weak. I can hear the sounds of violins, oh, before it begins. Make me feel as only you know how. Sway me smooth, sway me now. Dancers may be on the floor, dear, but my eyes will see only you. Only you have that magic technique. When we sway, I go weak. I can hear the sounds of violins long before it begins. Make me feel as only you know how. Sway me smooth, sway me now. When marimba rhythm starts to play, dance with me, make me sway, like a lazy ocean hugs the shore. Hold me close, sway me more, like a flower bending in the breeze. Bend with me, sway with me, when we dance you have a way with me. Stay with me, sway with me, when marimba rhythm starts to play. Hold me close, make me sway, like a lazy ocean hugs the shore. Hold me close, sway me more, like a flower bending in the breeze. Bend with me, sway with me, when we dance you have a way with me. Stay with me, sway with me. Thank you po.
Associate Professor 1 from the College of Arts and Social Sciences, Professor 𝐂𝐎𝐏𝐘𝐑𝐈𝐆𝐇𝐓. Associate Professor 2 from the College of Engineering and Technology, Engineer Alejandro D. Caranto. Assistant Professor 4 from the College of Arts and Social Sciences, Professor Ana Maria Socorro Y. Coloma. Associate Professor 1 from the College of Teacher Education, Dr. Arlene C. Cura. Medical Officer 3 from Medical Services, Dr. Romel M. Hernandez. Assistant Professor 2 from the College of Teacher Education, Professor Jefferson R. Herrera. Assistant Professor 3, Associate College Dean from the College of Engineering and Technology, Engineer Ferdinand L. Marcos. College Dean of the College of Teacher Education, Director, Associate Professor 2 from Office of International Affairs. Let's welcome Dr. Jasper J. N. Mendoza. We have the Administrative Aid 4 from Facilities Development and Management Office, Mr. Michael B. Sino. Once again, our 10 years in the service. They will be receiving Certificate of Appreciation and 18-karat gold-plated TSU medallion. Let's have our awardees for 15 years in the service. Our 15 years in the service will receive a Certificate of Appreciation and 18-karat gold-plated TSU pin. First, we have Assistant Professor 2, Associate Dean and Director of the College of Business and Accountancy, Alumni Affairs Office, Dr. Winston F. Abalos. Our Nurse 1 from Medical Services, Ms. Cheryl M. Abila. Assistant Professor 4 from the College of Business and Accountancy, Professor Maria Teresa C. Agustin.
Thank you po. Sana may nakikita kami sa screen.
Administrative Aid 4 from Facilities Development and Management Office, Mr. Juanito L. Eugenio. Next, from Procurement Unit, Records and Archives Unit, Administrative Officer 4, Ms. Jasmine T. Fontanilla. From the College of Computer Studies, Management Information Systems Office, Associate Professor 2, Director of MISO, Dr. Heidelin V. Gamido. From Human Resource Development and Management Office, Administrative Officer 4, Mr. Elmer D. Granil. From Admission and Registration Office, Administrative Aid 6, Aurea D.C. Gutierrez. Administrative Services Unit Accountant 3, Unit Head, Ms. Winifred F. Gutierrez. Nurse 1 from Medical Services, Ms. Marisol D. Ibarra. From Facilities Development and Management Office, Administrative Aid 4, Mr. Glenn G. Magaway. Associate Professor 1 and the College Dean of College of Science, Professor Mary Jane N. Rigor. Next, from the College of Teacher Education, Assistant Professor 3, Professor Zoriel Ross C. Tablan. Ladies and gentlemen, our 15 years in the service. Moving on with our 20 years of service at Tarlac State University. They will be receiving a certificate of appreciation and 18-karat gold TSU ring. We have from Cashiering Unit, Administrative Aid 6, Ms. Zenaida R. Ancheta. From the College of Computer Studies, Associate Professor 5 and Associate Dean, Professor Jerome C. Legaspi. And Supply and Property Management Unit, Administrative Officer 3, Ms. Maria Elena G. Tomas. Ladies and gentlemen, our 20 years of service at TSU. Next, we have our 25 years of service at Tarlac State University. They will be receiving a certificate of appreciation and 18-karat gold TSU bracelet. From the Business Affairs and Auxiliary Services Office, Administrative Assistant 1, Mr. Ronald S. Aquino. From Administrative Services Unit, Administrative Assistant 3, Ms. Rosita M. Ferrer. From Internal Audit Services, Internal Auditor 5, Director of Internal Audit Services, Dr. Jonathan A. Gabriel. There you go. And also a cash prize. Next, from Administrative Services Unit, Administrative Assistant 5, Ms. Lilia M. Gala. From College of Engineering and Technology, Assistant Professor 2, Engineer Susan Nina A. Sapay. Ladies and gentlemen, our 25 years in the service. Moving on with the recognition of personnel with 30 years of service at Tarlac State University. They will be receiving a certificate of appreciation and 18-karat gold TSU necklace. From College of Teacher Education, Associate Professor 5, Dr. Norbina Jennifer M. Castro. From the College of Business and Accountancy, Associate Professor 5, Professor Venus L. Katakutan. From the College of Engineering and Technology, Associate Professor 5 and College Dean, Engineer Miriam S. Galvez. From the College of Engineering and Technology, Professor 3, Dr. Robert V. Marcos. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, our 30 years in the service. Moving on with our 35 of service at Tarlac State University. They will be receiving a certificate of appreciation and 18-karat gold TSU pendant. From College of Science, Gender and Development Office, Professor 3 and Director, Dr. Rita E. Pulmano. Next, from Administrative Services Unit, Administrative Officer 5, Ms. Marilu M. Ramos. From Records and Archives Unit, Administrative Officer 5, Ms. Victoria G. Sagira. From the College of Engineering and Technology, Associate Professor 4, Engineer Elmer P. Tolenada. From the College of Science and Quality Assurance Office, Professor 6, Director of QAO, Dr. Maria Socorro D. Valdez.
Dapat pinandinigal.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, our 35 years in the service. And now, moving on to our 40 years in the service. This person will receive a certificate of appreciation and 18-karat gold TSU pendant. No other than from the College of Business and Accountancy, Associate Professor 5, Professor Susan B. Ramirez. There you have it. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, our 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, and 40 years in the service. Palakpakan naman po natin ang ating mga awardees sa ating mga live din po sa ating Zoom. So please have your virtual clap and ganun din po sa ating mga Facebook viewers. Thank you for your service and once again, congratulations. As a gratitude, let us watch the AVP prepared for you. So please watch this.
galit ako, hindi po ako mabait.
My ambition when I was in high school was to become a dressmaker.
Only a few would know about my candidness.
I'm now currently engaging in farming.
It's easy to get along with, funny at times, bully too.
I am a potential chef. Yes, I love cooking.
I'm an emotional person.
I love woodworking, handcraft, wood carvings.
What I can say is that I have been an open book.
Most of my peers probably do not know that I was once a tourism officer of the city of Tarlac.
The quality standard of delivering and meeting the very basics of the university customers' expectations, and that is the instruction.
I am most proud of the greatest accomplishments as a professor and the different responsibilities I have had in this university.
I am very proud and pleased to be a partner of the university in its trust in envisioning to become a premier university in the Asia-Pacific region.
It is recognized as one of the best institutions, not just in the region, but in the Philippines, and even in Southeast Asia.
The continuous improvement of campuses, infrastructures, facilities that caters to the needs of its stakeholders.
Its innovativeness. This pandemic shed more light to TSU's innovativeness that despite all the challenges, we are still able to conduct our classes and do work in the new normal.
Not all universities are blessed with what we are enjoying here at TSU.
For the last 5 years, the TSU always tops the national passing rate, and we have produced top-notchers.
I am also proud of its globally competitive graduates.
TSU is getting stronger and better amidst pandemic.
The institution has unceasingly supported its employees and trained its faculty to become the person they are today.
A short while after I met all teaching and non-teaching personnel of TSU, I found them friendly. I told myself I will be staying in this university until I retire from teaching.
When I started my MBA in 1981, it has taught me the value of sharing the learnings I gained to the younger generation, and seeing them grow towards success give me the delight of having served and shared well.
I also felt home in TSU. Kapamilya at kapuso ang turing sa akin at naramdaman ko yon. Kaya nag-stay ako. Sa TSU, may forever.
When I was given an item as instructor, I was right away given the opportunity for an EMS-IT scholarship at Hanam University, South Korea. I was very grateful and for that opportunity and for the trust given to me. So, it was then that I decided to stay serving TSU to show my gratitude.
I think the job suits my needs and because I am enjoying my work.
With TSU, we have a distinction, and that is excellence and quality. Well, I am happy with my work. I am happy with my TSU family. So what more can I ask for?
There was a time when I was contemplating of changing career. At this point in my life, the Lord allowed me to meet a former student who, after a few chats and before we parted ways, said, "Ma'am, thank you po sa lahat ng naituro nyo sa amin." It was a simple statement from him, but one that touches the heart, and this made me stay.
Because I was happy with the community here in the university. It was my passion to teach and to have impact on the lives of the students.
I have realized at an early time that I am destined to be affiliated with the university, following into the footsteps of my father.
TSU has blessed me with so many opportunities for personal, professional, and financial growth as well.
It is in TSU where I met my husband. So siguro the biggest blessing I received from TSU is here.
It was here where I developed and improved my skills, starting when I was an office worker until now as a faculty. It was also here where I have honed my leadership skills when I was given a chance to be the Dean of CCS.
I am blessed for the growth that I have attained in my 35 years in service in TSU. I have learned to embrace change and challenges and use them as a training ground to be more empowered as an employee who has a heart for work.
Because of TSU, I've achieved milestone. TSU has given me a simple yet happy and convenient life that I want for me and my family.
Having been designated to various supervisory functions under the Financial Management Office and Administrative Services Office helped me attain both professional and personal growth.
TSU blessed me with a life where I can have more time with my family. The 4-day work week is great. I can spend a lot of time bonding with my family, and I can enjoy real work-life balance.
Being a part of the Administrative Council under the leadership of our University President, Dr. Mirna Q. Malyari, is a great opportunity for me in my journey at TSU, together with my Cautions family.
I have been blessed professionally and financially. Professionally, because it opened an avenue for me to pursue my doctorate degree, and going with it is promotion in rank and salary increase.
At TSU, I was blessed to be included in the College of Engineering with colleagues who are kind, generous, and more so dedicated in keeping with the university's goal of delivering quality education. TSU's Child Care Center and the free tuition fee for dependents of faculty members was also another blessing.
I do not have what I have now in life if not for TSU. Friends, personal development, and financial benefits are just the few things that TSU gave to its employees.
Free education for my daughter, and somehow free consultation in the clinic as well.
TSU has blessed me in so many ways, not only materially, but TSU gave me a second family and a lot of friends that I will cherish forever.
Tarlac State University has truly blessed me tenfolds than I could ever imagine. Aside from the fact that I get to continue my father's legacy, the university has given me an avenue for my personal growth as a leader, as an educator, and in totality as a person.
When I became union member, during that time, unionism at TSU was very active. That they stayed rally. Bago lang ako noon, sa likod lang ako taga-prepare ng merienda. Yung matatanda na sa TSU, sila yung nasa harap. Siyempre, ninenervyos ako, silang matatapang. Hanggang sa maging officer na ako ng union. And other things where the outings and sports event is spearheaded by the union, which everyone from the president down to the janitors participated in.
Staying overnight at the CE office with most of the time with Engineer Lagman and Engineer Franny to complete the filing of necessary documents for the accreditation.
During the last year's lockdown, that was the biggest experience and unforgettable experience I had.
My most unforgettable experience here in Tarlac State University was when I met my husband, who also works here as a professor.
I would consider my term as a Dean of CCS was an unforgettable experience. I was not a perfect leader, but I think I did my best and have contributed to the growth and betterment of the college. The support of my hardworking subordinates was an inspiration and made me endure the difficulties during those times.
To me, I think it's accreditation before, during, and after working on accreditation.
What my most unforgettable experience in the university is getting to feel that the institution has put me a lot of faith in me with the administrative position that I have occupied.
My most unforgettable experience with Tarlac State University was that I was given an opportunity to teach our foreign students that is in Korea.
At TSU, I have learned the perseverance coupled with strong faith will conquer all obstacles encountered in every endeavor. It is strong faith and perseverance that kept me moving forward all these years.
To be a leader in such a way that my followers obey, hindi dahil takot, but because they trust me.
TSU taught me to be dedicated in my field of expertise, taught me to be adaptive and resilient, but most of all, taught me to be the best of what I can be.
To be more open-minded and dedicated to my job. And in TSU, I always believed that whatever happened for the best.
Strive for excellence in all the things that we do. Our president embodies this principle that as long as we can develop ourselves, we should.
Trust is a fuel that lets a person uncover his or her potential.
TSU taught me to cherish the people around you.
The value of education, hard work, and patience while striving for excellence.
Just love what you are doing. Whatever happens, if you love your work, you will still enjoy and be productive, even if you will encounter work-related troubles, problems, and setbacks.
The value of generosity and kindness, and that no one is above anyone, that you need people nowadays to help you.
I thank TSU for who and what I am right now, for giving me something that other private institutions can't give, a healthy work-life environment.
And to all my mentors and colleagues, you know who you are. Thank you for being part of who I am now.
For the opportunity to serve our students and be part in shaping the future of the youth.
For being a part of my journey in life. Thank you for 15 years and more years in counting.
For accepting me to its teaching course, and also for all the opportunities given me, including the trust and confidence to serve as director of Business Center. Then later on, designated as Dean of the College of Engineering and Technology.
I thank TSU for all the opportunities given to me. And also, I thank TSU for the students that I met, for my colleagues, and for MIS, who eventually became an extension of my family.
Thank you very much, TSU. Hope to be still serving you until I am capable to. Thank you.
I thank TSU for making my life complete and beautiful.
With all the accomplishments of the university, my wish for TSU is to achieve its vision to become a premier university and also to be a fully smart university.
To more years of service and excellence, happy 115th founding anniversary, Tarlac State University.
Mabuhay and God bless Tarlac State University. To God be all the glory.
Once again, a round of applause to our 2021 service awardees. Once again, congratulations. And before we recognize our retired faculty and personnel, so we will have another intermission number from Director Marlon de la Cruz. So let us all watch this.
You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off you. You'd be like heaven to touch. I wanna hold you so much. As long as love has arrived, and I thank God I'm alive. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off you. Pardon the way that I stare. There's nothing else to compare. The sight of you leaves me weak. There are no words left to speak. But if you feel what I feel, please let me know that it's real. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off you. I need you, baby. And if it's quite alright, I need you, baby, to warm my lonely night. I love you, baby. Trust in me when I say, oh, pretty baby, don't let me down, I pray. Oh, pretty baby, now that I found you, stay and let me love you, baby. Let me love you. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off you. You'll be like heaven to touch. I wanna hold you so much. As long as love has arrived, and I thank God I'm alive. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off you. I need you, baby. And if it's quite alright, I need you, baby, to warm my lonely night. I love you, baby. Trust in me when I say, oh, pretty baby, don't let me down, I pray. Oh, pretty baby, now that I found you, stay and let me love you, baby. Let me love you.
Thank you so much, Director Marlon de la Cruz. Palakpakan naman po natin. Definitely, we can take our eyes. All right, my dear TSUans, behind every victory of this university are the personnel who dedicated their life throughout the years. Some of them have reached their retirement date. Let us use this opportunity to thank them in their contribution towards the attainment of our institution's vision and mission. Ladies and gentlemen, our 2021 retirees. First, we have Engineer Ferdinand E. Angeles, Instructor 1 with 25 years in the service. Next, Professor 6, 33 years in the service, Dr. Lino L. Dizon. Next, Associate Professor 5, 38 years in the service, Engineer Jesse H. Domingo. Associate Professor 1, 15 years in the service, Professor Lorna C. Gamis. Professor 6 with 39 years in the service, Dr. Daisy T. Inalves. Associate Professor 1 with 36 years in the service, Professor Diana V. Laxina. Professor 3, former Vice President for Admin and Finance with 38 years in the service, Dr. Glenard T. Madriaga. Security Guard 2 with 20 years in the service, Mr. Arturo A. Mangroba. Administrative Aide 3 with 3 years, Mr. Eduardo P. Miguel. Instructor 1 with 12 years in the service, Mr. Antonio C. Rosel. Associate Professor 4 with 39 years in the service, Dr. Enrico T. Teñedo. Associate Professor 5 with 17 years in the service, Professor Redemptor G. Toledano. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, our 2021 retirees. Thank you, and please know that you are highly appreciated. Ladies and gentlemen, life is a gift. They say that it was just borrowed from our Almighty. Thus, we are indeed grateful to our faculty and personnel who chose to serve TSU even until the end of their life. The posthumous awards will be given to the following. From College of Business and Accountancy, former Assistant Professor 3 with 30 years in the service, Professor Luz Beminda B. Pascua. And from the College of Architecture and Fine Arts, Instructor 1 with 2 years in the service, Architect Julius Cesar A. Season. Once again, our deepest gratitude, and please know that you are deeply missed. Ladies and gentlemen, a big hand for our 2021 awardees. And to conclude this wonderful ceremony, let's have our Vice President for Admin and Finance who will give us his closing remarks. Let's welcome Dr. Marlon V. Gamido.
To our University President, Dr. Mirna Malyari, to our Vice Presidents, Dr. Erwin Lacanlale, Dr. Army Rosel, Dr. Nino Corpus, to the university officials, to all service awardees, to my colleagues in the university. As we always say, this is the day the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad. Ginawa ko po yung assignment ko kaninang umaga. The word service comes from the Latin words servitium or officium, depende dun sa concept. It's a work done by one person or group that benefits another. And as defined by our university, Service Award is a recognition of the permanent teaching and non-teaching personnel for their longevity or tenure in the university. Kaya meron po tayong 5 years, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, and 40 years. Napakasarap pong pakinggan. Service awards are milestones of every employee in the university. To our awardees, think about the day you said yes to TSU, the day you got employed. and looking back, would you still say yes? Would you still say yes to TSU? Would you still say yes to public service? As we celebrate the 115th Foundation and 32nd Charter anniversary of Tarlac State University with the theme TSU at 115, a celebration of courage, unity, and resiliency, we think about all the people who worked and contributed to the success and development of the now Tarlac State University. We thank the non-academic personnel who continue to provide support services to our academe, our janitors, our security guards, our maintenance workers, and all our office workers. We also thank our teaching personnel who tirelessly continue to be teachers despite all the challenges. Truly, you serve as our inspiration. This is the day. Congratulations. This is truly a celebration of courage, unity, and resiliency. Mabuhay, congratulations, and to God be the glory. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Dr. Gamito. And ladies and gentlemen, it has been honored to recognize our 2021 service awardees who dedicated years of service and talent to the university. As we close our ceremony, please open your cameras for documentation purposes. Para sa ating mga nasa Zoom, please open your cameras as you give your sweetest victory of smile. There you go. And we have our technical team to capture photos. Okay, in 3, 2, 1, keep on smiling. Give us your sweetest smile. Another panel, please. 3, 2, 1, smile. Okay, pwede rin po mag-smile yung mga present din po dito. Another panel, please. Keep on smiling. 3, 2, 1. Okay, I think we're all good. Once again, my sincere appreciation to all 2021 service awardees and retirees. A big hand, everyone, please. Once again, congratulations. This has been your host. I am Mr. 𝐂𝐿𝐴𝐄, also known as DJ 𝐂𝐿𝐴𝐄 of 97.7 Love Radio Tarlac, saying happy 115th Foundation and 32nd Charter anniversary to all TSUans. Mabuhay!